News. Fabrizio Romano is having some summer, isn't he? He's breaking news all over the place. And the latest one is Liverpool's fullback, Scottish international, Scottish captain, Andy Robertson, heavily linked to Atletico Madrid. Wow. Interesting stuff. Liverpool hopefully going to tie up the Milos deal from Bournemouth next week. Let's see what happens there. I'll be looking for between 40 and 45 million. I really want them. The Hungarian international absolutely would love to have Liverpool. But I'd like Robertson to stay in Liverpool too for at least one more season. I think he's a season left on his contract. But if Liverpool get the right money, if Robertson wants to leave, we can't stand in his way. He's been an unbelievable stalwart for us. He's been brilliant. Can't stand in his way. Dream move to the sunny Madrid might be in the offing. Let's see. Trent went to Real. Robbo could go to Atleti. That is some... You would never have said that 2 or 3 years ago, would you? That is crazy. It's not a done deal. They're talking about it. It's possible. Let's see. What's your thoughts on it? Hit the like, hit the share. Let's go. Sir Scotty 99 is in. Long time no see, my friend. Hopefully you are well. What are your thoughts on the possibility of Andy Robertson going to Atletico Madrid? Maybe Liverpool are looking at Alvarez, the centre forward, the Argentinian centre forward, and maybe they're saying we can do a little deal here, there, shake it all about with 1 or 2 other players. You never know. Michael Edwards, Richard Hughes, Arne Slot are on the phone. It's going to be a busy summer. And as I say, it's been crazy already with Frimpong coming in for Leverkusen. And of course, the big one, Florian Wirtz. Done deal, mega deal, agreed yesterday from Bayer Leverkusen, and hopefully medical pending next week. He'll be arrested. It's been crazy. It's going to be a crazy summer. So many ins and outs, and I'm sure there's going to be a load of these breaking news type of things happening. Check me out on Twitter X and on Instagram at Dave's LFC Chats. Good one, my friend. As I say, the legends are in. Hit that like button. More likes, the quicker we stay in, and all that thing. And get your comments in as well. It's always nice to hear the comments on what you think. Robertson to Atletico Madrid. That is out of the absolute blue. Costa should go and keep Robertson as backup, says Sir Scotty. Yeah, I'd still be surprised unless he wants to go. As you say, time in his life now, he's won at Liverpool. He's probably saying, well, Liverpool are going to get Kerkez. I'll be number 2. I probably won't get that a lot of amount he needs to play at his age. And 2 or 3 years in Madrid, what a way to finish your career. Might not come around again. Who knows? Maybe Trent was in his ear saying, come to Madrid. I don't know. Fabrizio Romano broke it there about an hour ago. So I said, just go live about it and let's see. There must be some meat on the bone if he is saying it. Brawl Lover is in. I'm a Barca fan. I respect Liverpool. Thank you very much, my friend. Hit that like button for respect to Liverpool. Hit the like, hit the share, give us a sub, and show us you care. Yeah, I mean, there's so many players coming in. There's so many players going out. The likes of Costas, the likes of Robert now being linked to Atleti. The likes of Gomez, where's he going? Jota, Nunez being linked to El Hilal in Saudi, also Atletico Madrid, by the way. Maybe Nunez and double whammy with Alvarez going the other way to Liverpool. Maybe. Who knows? What do you think? Arsenal are going to win the treble, says Rafa. Okay, you dream, my friend. You can dream. Arsenal will be thereabouts next year, but I still say it, and I'm saying it right now. In the middle of June, anyone who finishes above Liverpool next Premier League wins the league. It's as simple as. Anyone who finishes above Liverpool, and I'm hoping nobody finishes above Liverpool, because we'll be strong. Let's get the players in, and Vert's basically in the door. Let's get Kerkez, and maybe let's get a forward. Who knows? Maybe Alvarez. Who knows? Man U all the way, says Alejandro in the house. Is that my nephew, Alejandro? Chance, baby. Absolutely no chance. Look, you've signed a few players, so you'll be better than you were last year. But to be fair, you can't be any worse, can you? You can't be any worse than you were last season. But Leeds United says Benny Winnie. Leeds, yeah, back up in the Premier League. Very, very interested. Cool Kid is in the house. Cool Kid, hope you're well. Hit that like button and be even extra cool. Hit the like, hit the share, give us a sub and show us you care. More likes, more algorithm, more people come in, more time, more fun, more comments. Let's go. Mizan is in. Hello, hopefully you're well, my friend. Ben C is in. Does Costas go as well, says Sir Scotty. I mean, there's so many can go. There is so many. I mean, off the top of my head, Elliot, Robertson being linked now. You know, Nunes, even Jota, young Tyler Morton, Kwanzaa. You know, there's so many players that have been linked to being going the other way. Will they go? Will they stay? Will they go? Who knows? Who knows? I'm more even interested in who's coming in, but I suppose we have to get rid of players. He wants a nice tight 2021. He wants a really good quality bench for all go next year, fighting for number 21. You know, champions going into it in our new Adidas kit, which will be beautiful as well. And of course, Champions League. He wants number 7. So number 21 and number 7, that's what we want. League Cup, FA Cup and all that type of thing, yes. But it's going to be a huge season and we need reinforcements. We need to freshen it up, bring the age profile down, and that's what he's doing with the likes of Frimpong and Verts only turned 22 in May. He was just gone 22. Wow. You know what I mean? Liverpool ain't winning anything next season. City lost players, so they won't win anything. Only team form is going to be Arsenal. Just need to sign a striker, says Rafa. Okay, Rafa, you have been second for a while, my friend. Arteta is going to be under huge pressure, and I mean huge pressure, to win something major next season. And I don't mean a League Cup or an FA Cup. I mean a League or a Champions League. He's under huge pressure next year. Yes, they need a striker, probably even 2 strikers for next season. If they get them in, they're a good side, strong side, but it's still City are going to be there and about. Liverpool at the moment in time getting players in. Let's see where we are when the window shuts. That's, I suppose, all you can really say. You can't judge it until the window shuts. The season's just over, guys. It's just over a few weeks. Club World Cup starts and all that, but we're not in it. I'm happy we're not in it. It's just greed, to be fair. Athletic can get Nunes and Robertson. Liverpool should get Alvarez as a fair replacement. Brawl lover, that's exactly what I said. Maybe Robertson and Nunes go to Atleti, and maybe Liverpool pinch Alvarez. Now that would be some piece of business, wouldn't it? That would be absolutely beautiful. Let's see what happens. I can't see it, but you never know. You just never ever know. Uzi is in the house. Hello, mate. It's my birthday. Can you please wish me a happy birthday? Happy birthday to Uzi. You don't have age, but happy birthday on this fantastic Saturday weekend. Absolute legends in the house. Happy birthday to Uzi. Carlos, that was a silly thing to say. We can't have racists. We can't have silly comments in this. Keep it clean and keep it real, please, or you will be. Simple as that. So hit the like for LA. Hit the back of the net for Florian Wirtz. And what are your thoughts on potentially, they're in talks, maybe, you never know, Andy Robertson to Atletico Madrid? Sounds weird. It is possible. It sounds weird. Let's see. You know, it really does. But we shall see what happens. As I say, guys, huge summers of ins, outs, shake it all about. And I want to know where we are when the window shuts and it's over. No one can add, no one can take away. Where will we be and what type of team we have? That is what it's all about for me, for Liverpool, because everybody else is going to strengthen. You just are. Even though I see United and Spurs who are absolutely poor and last year, okay, Spurs won the Europa. That was a big plus in Champions League and stuff like that. But everybody's going to strengthen. Absolutely everybody. And that's why I think Liverpool, it's such a huge, big summer. And we have started off nicely, haven't we? But guys, it's coming in here. I mean, look, this is a football show. It's a Liverpool pretension. Look, it's basically a football. It's a Liverpool fan show, and I just want to talk about, you know, Andy Robertson going to Atletico Madrid, possibility of Nunes maybe going there too. You know, who goes, who comes in, cares maybe next week. Wirtz, does he sign on the dotted line after the medical pen on that mega deal, 100 million up front? And 16.5 million in bonuses and add-ons and all these type of things and stuff like that. We shouldn't care about the money. We shouldn't really be caring about anything like that as fans, to be fair. But it does come into it, and we are really well-run team. FSG have done an unbelievable. They've got slagged. Yes, they have. They've made 1 or 2 big mistakes in a few over the years. Maybe didn't quite back Klopp enough, you would say. But right now, John W. Henry and co. are putting their hands in their pockets. They're putting their hands in their pockets. Sam Ends is in. How are you, Sam? Hopefully you're well, my friend. Hit that like button, my friend. Let's go. Let's get it up to at least double-digit likes. I mean, you have 4 likes, guys. 4 bloody, come on, hit, it's free, it's real. It's Dave's LFC Chats. But as I say, guys, get your comments in, keep them clean, keep them real. Little bit of a chat around. You don't even have to be a Liverpool fan, to be fair. Once they're clean and real, it doesn't really matter. Nell's in the house. How are you, my friend? Absolute legend. Nelson, you guys are absolute legends. You guys tuning in, I'll be talking to a screen here on my own. And I have done it over the years, to be fair. And that's how you just keep going. And hopefully a lot more lives from Dave's LFC Chats. Breaking news and shorts and all this type of thing. Instagram, Twitter X, all these types of things. Bits of fun, because it's going to be a huge summer. It's going to be an exciting summer, and eventually a mega deal summer for Liverpool Football Club. Wow, cannot wait. And of course, next week, is it 4 days time, we have the Premier League fixtures being released, which is crazy. It just seems it's gone away. A few players on holidays, Club World Cup and all that in the background. A few weeks to pre-season, and we're already talking about, you know, next season. Who do you think we get in the first game? I have a feel it'll be Sunderland away, something like that maybe, but who knows? You want a nice easy one, a nice easy bed in, maybe an Anfield game, your first game, because it's always so important to start with a win, especially when you're defending the league, you're defending champions and stuff like that. But we shall see. Are you Scottish, mate? Says Brawl Lover. No, I am Irish. I am in Dublin, Ireland, my friend. But Celtic cousins, of course, Scotland, but no, in Ireland. Andrew Robertson needs to make his decision on Atletico Madrid. Interesting, says Nelson. Yeah, it is. It broke about an hour ago for Fabrizio Romano on social media, breaking the news that Atletico Madrid have been in touch with taking away Andy Robertson, players being for Liverpool. I wouldn't stand in his way. He only has a year left on his contract, so I'd let him go if he wants to. Kirkes hopefully comes in the back door, but I would like him to stay for at least 1 more year to see out his contract. I really would, because I think it's important, experience and stuff like that, especially with Kirkes coming in, similar to the other side, and Bradley. But if he wants to go, we have to let him go, and we get a few, and he's part of an Alvarez deal, maybe with Nunes. Who knows? Maybe that's in the offing. I don't know. Watch this space, as they say. Any breaking news or anything that we next few weeks and months, it will be here live on Dave's LFC Chats. I'll try bringing it to you as soon as possible. As I say, I do stuff on Instagram, and I do stuff on Twitter, or formerly was Twitter, it's now X. So that type of thing. But as I say, guys, not going to stay on super long, maybe another 5-10 minutes. I just want to get your opinion on the breaking news of Robertson possibility. Interesting. In talks, don't know about that. Atletico Madrid, wow. He is sort of an Atletico Madrid type player. You can see it, can't you? Simeone, tenacity, you know, that little bit of niggle and stuff like that, which is in abundance. Yes, he's coming to the end of his career. Yes, he's been brilliant for Liverpool and Scotland, to be fair. But it'd be nice for him to finish, you know, 2 or 3 seasons in Spain. Not many players get to do it, get the chance for big club like Atletico Madrid. Now, they are a club. I know Real Madrid are next door and stuff like that, and they're probably one of the biggest clubs in the world, but Atletico Madrid are a big club. They are a really big club, a very good side. I'm sure Robertson is taking this very seriously. Tally ho day, Liverpool need a striker ASAP, says Gary Richards. Yes, Gary, they absolutely do. But who goes? Is it Nunes? Is it Jota? Did both go? I can't see Gakpo going. I know there's been a lot of talk about Bayern Munich and stuff. There's no Gakpo's going. He's got to stay. Salah signed his 2-year contract extension, of course, which was huge. Chiesa looks like he could be going back to homeland in Italy. There's another one. But we got to be careful. We got to get our players in, and we can't let too many go, because you need that squad. You need, with the 5 sub rule, you need players that are adaptable. You need players that can play in multiple positions. Similar to Wirtz, I mean, he's not just a number 10 in positions, you know. And slot, Liverpool, they do like players that can transform, like transformers back in the 80s, into 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 positions that they can play. A fullback that can play centre half, you know, that type of way. And that's basically what they look for. Yes, age profiles, very important and stuff, so you have a sell on. I mean, Wirtz, as I say, only turned 22 in May. 22, 5-year contract. He'd be only 27. He'd be just turned 27 at his prime, Ballon d'Or level. And Liverpool, you know, so let's see what happens there. Another one, well, I'm hoping will happen soon, I'm hearing it might happen soon, is Arne Slot. He has 2 years left on his contract. He only signed a 3-year contract last year. So let's hope he 2 or 3 years on top of the 2 he's left, because he has been absolutely unbelievable. Revelation. So let's get him done, because I'm sure there's big eyes on the bald wonder Arne Slot. So let's get him done. There's a bit of talk about maybe something will be done in pre-season. In the pre-season, we got Deepdale behind closed doors. I think it's a double game against Preston North End. Then they fly to Asia. It's Hong Kong and it's Yokohama in Japan. AC Milan, I think. And then, of course, we have Atletico Bilbao, I think it is, at Anfield. And we have the Charity Shield against Palace, FA Cup winners, Premier League winners at Wembley. Maybe they'll throw in another one, I don't know. But it's all about getting your players in, having them in before the middle of July, so they can enjoy going away on pre-season. The manager, the backroom staff gets to see the players that he has at his disposal. They also blend, they also chat with their teammates and friends, make bonds and stuff like that, get settled down before the shit hits the fan, basically, and teams get ready to rock before that, Charity Shield game, which is probably a week before the Premier League. So it's very important to get a good pre-season, an injury-free pre-season with the players in and fresh and ready to rock and roll. Overpaid, overrated, prima donna footballers, says Dave Vickers. Absolutely. Yes, they are overpaid. Not all of them are prima donnas, but I do get your point big time. Absolutely. Rolling around on the ground and stuff like that when someone, tips off them. Absolutely. Overpaid. The money's crazy. I mean, even this Club World Cup, I'm delighted Liverpool City and Chelsea did, but they're the Visa card boys, really, aren't they? But just absolute madness, the money. I mean, we're talking about, not every player, remember. Only the top are on the 200, 300 grand a week. Not every player in the Premier League's on that. Some are maybe 30, 40 grand. Now, that's a lot of money. 30, 40 grand a week, But it's a short career. You're lucky to get 10 years out of it, if you're lucky, But Dave Vickers likes rugby. Yes, I do like rugby. I do. I am an Irish rugby fan, and I'm going to be looking forward to the Lions tour in Australia as well. And Leinster play the Bulls just down the road, about a mile down the road now at 5 o'clock. So, yeah, I do love rugby. Wow. And I don't know whether you know Gaelic football over here in Ireland or hurling in Ireland. That is a crazy game too. But, yeah, rugby's brilliant. Rugby is a proper. There's no rolling around there. The only time they're rolling around is in the scrum, I suppose. But then back to football. Do I like pasta? Everybody likes pasta. Let's be real. Everybody likes pasta. But are you going to rugby today, Dave? No, I'm not going to the game. Leinster against the Bulls, South African team. No, I'm not, but I might watch it on telly. Up Leinster. Dave, have you heard anything about hiring Giovanni van Bronckhorst? Actually, I don't know if that's spelling it, and that sounds about right. Giovanni van Bronckhorst, ex-Feyenoord, the Rangers manager, and of course Arsenal player, will be coming into Liverpool next week, I think, as assistant, taking up Johnny Hettinga's job. He's gone to Ajax. He did a great job, ex-Everton player, of course. But Giovanni van Bronckhorst looks like he is coming into Liverpool to help out with Slot's backroom staff, and hopefully next week, but certainly before. They're in talks. It is true, it is real, and it is possible, and it looks like it might happen. So welcome to Liverpool, Giovanni van Bronckhorst, full of experience, of course, Dutch international, great player actually. But let's see what happens there. Do you know Jonathan Morley, says Bra Lover? Jonathan Morley, no. I heard of him. Don't know. I don't know him, never met him, but heard of him. Don't know him. But as I say, guys, look, really just coming on here to ask what the story is and what you think about the possibility of Andy Robertson going to Madrid, Atletico Madrid. Liz Golden is in. Liz, a long time no see. Hopefully you were well, my friend. Florida, if I remember correctly. Absolute legend, Liz Golden. Hit that like button. Thank you very much. Ravi Bakari is in as well. Big up. We need Kerkez to roll on through. Ravi, you're absolutely right, and I believe that will happen possibly next week. Kerkez, Milios Kerkez, that is huge. I mean, Frimpong already. Kerkez hopefully next week. Wirtz waiting for Florian Wirtz. Maybe a striker and a half. Wow, what a window. And then it's who goes as well. Dino is in. Absolute legend. Dino, how are you? Hopefully you are well, my friend. Sheena Moore is in. Sheena, hopefully you are well too. Hit the like, hit the share, give us a social share. 21 people live and only 11 likes. Come on, it's free, it's real. Let's go. Liz Golden, absolute legends. Was originally when I started back in 2019. Liz still around. Cheers for popping in. I would let Robbo go. We have the best days out of him. It's time to move on. The next chapter. Yeah, look, I'm not going to stand in his way. I'm sure Liverpool won't stand in his way. There's absolutely no way they'll stand in his way. He's been an unbelievable stalwart for Liverpool and for Scotland, and he's a year left on his contract. He might get a few quid for him. Maybe get an Atletico Madrid player. You know the one I'm talking about? Alvarez, maybe Nunes, Robbo. Alvarez plus 50 million. I don't know. Let's see. But they won't stand in his way. A little bit of a dream move, and what a way to finish your career playing in Spain. Who knows? Who knows? Or maybe you just say no. I want to run my contract down here. Liverpool, 1 more year left. We'll see. We will see. Big doings at LFC this transfer window, says Liz. Absolutely, Liz. It's got to be crazy. It's already crazy with Florian Wirtz, mega deal. Frimpong coming in early. Let's hope Kerkez too, and maybe 1 or 2 or maybe 3 more. How do you think about Callagher leaving to Brentford? Said Dino, yeah, well, look, he had to play football. He's brilliant. To play for the Ireland team, he's got to be playing regular football. He was brilliant for us, remember. Good luck to Queeve Callagher going to Brentford. Then all of a sudden, Brentford manager, you know, goes Frank. Thomas Frank goes to Spurs. I mean, it's football. It's crazy, isn't it? You just don't know. I pity him that way because I'm sure he would have liked him to be under Thomas Frank at Brentford. He signed him. He wanted him, and he's gone. Let's hope he can play and play a lot of first-team football and play well. Not against Liverpool, but you know what I mean. Do you prefer Barca or Real Madrid? Dave's. I don't really care about either of them, to be fair. I'm a Liverpool fan. Is that a simple answer for you? When I was young, I used to like watching Barca when they were brilliant back in the 90s. It was absolutely young, but you know, I'm a Liverpool fan. There's only one team for me, baby, and it's red, and it's LFC. Are you Irish? Says Dino. Do I sound Irish? Live from Dublin here in Ireland. Yes, I am Irish. But absolute legend for popping in. Some old legends, Scotty and Liz coming in here. Favi, all these guys from way back when. We're still going. We're still real. It's LFC and we are going for it. Dave, did you go back to the LFC store? Well, I'm going to wait because the Adidas, I mean, all the Nike stuff there is probably half price now. Probably even 60% off all the LFC stuff. But to be fair with you, I want that Adidas. I want the 3 stripes on my kit. That is what I want, and that's what we're going to get. And I cannot wait to see Florian Wirtz, German in the Adidas Icon brand kit next season. That should be something, you know what I mean? Unbelievable. Yeah, I'm Irish from Meath, County Meath, Dino in the house. Absolute legend, only up the road. Only up the road. But as I say, guys, hit the like, hit the share. Let's go. How much Adidas kit, how much would an Adidas kit be? Well, it's crazy, the money. Don't go there. I mean, probably €100 for the top when you get the gold badge, you know, the Champions badge, number 20. You got to get permission to film buying the Adidas kit, Wirtz LFC trip. Yeah, you do. I remember a few seasons ago, I went into town. The LFC store opened in Dublin in the Omni shop, and I went in, not Omni, it was in the Ilac shopping centre, and I went in, and your man wouldn't let me film. He wouldn't let me film it, so I just took my camera out and did a few videos without him seeing, to get permission from LFC to film in the store. I mean, it's a bit crazy, isn't it? But anyway, we shall see what happens. As I say, guys, not going to stay on super long. Just really the breaking news. Andy Robertson interested in a move, I suppose you'd say, to Atletico Madrid. It's a possibility. It is a possibility with a year left on contract. If he wants to go, I'm sure Liverpool won't stand in his way. There's going to be a lot more going and a lot more incoming. So it's going to be really, really interesting few weeks. It's an I-Know shop in Glasgow. Is that not? Wow. Wow. They do a lot of pop-up shops as well, where they just have it for a few weeks in a shopping centre and it goes. But the actual stuff, there's a few of them. There's one in Swords, there's one in the centre. There's 2 or 3 in Dublin, to be fair. Absolutely 2 or 3. But yeah, and Adidas, as I say, just cannot wait. Unbelievable. Say hi, Dino, legend in the house, Dino from County Meath. Hope you're well, my friend. Hopefully you'll hit that like, hit the share. Let's go. Closest shop in Liverpool to Scotland, probably. Yeah, I mean, Liverpool. I was in Liverpool for the parade, guys. I was in Liverpool for the Liverpool Palace game outside Anfield. I didn't have a ticket for the Palace game, but I just wanted to go over for the celebrations, the trophy lift. It was crazy. It was unbelievable. Check out my videos, the pyro on the parade, the Liver building right in front of me. And then, of course, the tragedy just around the corner, literally 100, 200 yards away from me. I mean, it was some day. It was unbelievable. Luckily, no one was killed in that. Wow, that was a miracle. But what a day. What a day. Andrew Quinn is in. Big up Dave. Oh, Miss Robbo has already said yes. Also, it wouldn't surprise me if our left backs should be Herkes and Hato, with Tsimikas potentially leaving as well. Well, I did look, it was Fabrizio Romano broken about an hour and a half ago. I don't know whether he said yes or no. I'm sure they're looking at it, they're exploring it, the deal. For Fabrizio Romano to say it and say that he was interested, there must be some meat on the bone, and it must be a serious possibility that Robbo has played his last game for Liverpool. It is a possibility. It would be sad. He's been brilliant for us. Brought him in from City for, what was it, 8-9 million? I mean, he's had some career. He's won it absolutely all, given us all. Absolutely brilliant. Yes, he's on the end of his career. Yes, he's not going to be as good as he was 2-3 seasons ago. And if he wants to go, I'm sure he'll not stand in his way. And he'll get our blessings. Unlike Trent, he will get our blessings. I might get a few quid from him and maybe be involved in some sort of a swap deal. I think Liverpool can get Fernand. I don't even know if we're looking at that guy, to be honest with you. I don't know. I know Milos Kerkez, the Hungarian fullback, Bournemouth. We want to get him. We want to get that done ASAP. It's been going on a little while now. I think Liverpool got to get that tied down when the window reopens. Is it Monday or Tuesday next week? We know the Florian Wirtz one's already agreed. It's a matter of the medical. It'll be a big medical because it's such a mega deal. 100 million plus 116.5 added on. You've got to get the medical right. So let's hope that medical's done, dusted next week, and we get the picture with the jersey, the sign for Wirtz. That done ASAP. Then he can go back on holiday and come back and get ready for full pre-season, and then hopefully Kerkez is done. But it's moving so fast. Every hour, every 2 hours, there's a rumor, there's a link. It's crazy. Liverpool with this, you know, Osame in Fenerbahce, the Nigerian forward. You've Hugo Etike of Eintracht Frankfurt. I like him, by the way. I would like us to get him even ahead of Alvarez. I just think he'd suit us nicely. I wouldn't say no Alvarez. I just think the money's crazy. The Isaac thing, can't see it. Not this season. I just think it's too much there. Newcastle in Champions League. Anyway, if they weren't in the league, you might say there's a chance. Maybe they take 1 or 2 players, Kwanzaa, Elliott Plus, that type of thing. Yes. But I just can't see the Isaac one. But it's going to be, it's crazy that you've got to keep your ears and eyes open in this game because there's so much happening. So many moving pieces, like a game of chess. Watching Lennon Miller in Scotland. He's a young midfielder. There's another one. I mean, Ben Doak. Everton are interested in Ben Doak. I mean, he's been on loan at Middlesbrough, I think. Tyler Morton, there's another one. They're 2 good, really young players. Would you get a few million for them? I might have to get an Atleti shirt with Robbo on it. The legend, hope he crunch tackles Trent in Madrid derby. See, yeah, that would be interesting. I mean, that's so funny. I just said it earlier in the show. I mean, Trent's gone to Real Madrid, and we know what happened there. The possibility that Robbo will be at Atletico Madrid. Imagine that, the derby, you know, the Madrid derby, Robbo and Trent. That could be crazy next. Of course, if it's a big if, Robbo does actually go to Atletico Madrid. We don't know yet. It's a possibility. It's only breaking news the last hour or two, and I'm just, you know, reporting on it and talking about other stuff. And it's Saturday afternoon, live from Dublin. 29 minutes in already. Hit the like, hit the share. Let's go. As I say, a lot more stuff on Dave's LFC Chats, Instagram and Twitter X as well. Check them out, because I usually say on them when I'm going to go live and stuff like that. So have your notifications up to say, guys. You know what to do. A lot of stuff. More interviews, more chats, lining up a bit of this, bit of that, more live shows. Haven't been doing a huge amount over the last year. Had a bit of personal stuff going on and moving house and apartment and stuff. And let's hope all that's rocked and rolled and ready to rock for the new season. Liverpool as champions in the new Adidas kit with Florian Wirtz. Wirtz on the back. Wirtz waiting for. Wow. Adidas being back. It's going to be an exciting season ahead, Sandra. You better believe it, baby. It is going to be unbelievable. Thierry unreal. It's going to be Thierry unreal. We're half an hour in, guys. As I say, thank you very much for popping in. A lot more of these, just impromptu, breaking news type of thing. Hopefully in the next few weeks, because it's huge. It's all eyes on LFC, social media and all that crazy. When that Florian Wirtz one drops and you see him with the jersey, or you usually show the seat. He did it with McAllister, did it with Frimpong, with the German flag over it, or the Dutch flag, or whatever it is, with the eyes. And the deal, you know, the deal is done. Go. Bit of internet issues. Thank you very much for popping in. Stay safe. Talk soon. Robbo to Atleti. Thoughts in the comments.